Sorry, go again.
How long have you been playing Minecraft?
I started probably somewhere in my sophomore year of high school with some of my IRL friends. I started talking to people online probably
Wait,
during the
wait, wait, wait.
summer.
You
So
have IRL friends?
I've yes,
I'm
as
just
as
kidding.
as
I'm
hard
kidding.
as hard as it is to believe, I have a group of IRL friends which we share the similarities of enjoying gaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like I don't really have friends at all, but like some of the
Are you dissing yourself here?
The roast. The roast god.
so some of
Cobra
the
and I can't. I'm on my phone, so I can't even tell when people are joining the call.
It's just us four.
Yeah.
So Cobra's here.
Cobra's
Yeah, I
here.
just joined.
What's up, dude?
Not really much.
yeah, so
Dude,
all right.
why are you?
Sorry, I can't get over the friends thing. All right. So awesome. You want to start just tell them why we did the whole campaign thing, why we started it.
Yeah. So, so I'm gonna start. I'm basically gonna go down what helped me. So I started playing Minecraft in July of 2013, and then found UHC about a month later, and then joined the Reddit about 2 months later in the January of 2014. I basically played for 2.5 years. I was, I was like a greasy, gross child in middle school.
Like this, the
So I ended
standard,
up
the standard online gaming kid that everyone pictures.
Yeah,
pretty much, and
but you didn't play in your basement, right?
no, I played in my room, and yeah,
Okay.
so I played, and I just it's pretty recently that I actually I haven't played or logged into Minecraft since October, and it's
So that's
and,
4 or 5 months clean.
Let me
and
let me let me let me ask you something. Have you played other games online?
no, I've not.
Did you
All
play
right.
other games like before, other than Minecraft?
Yeah, I basically play browser games once in a while, probably because I just play on my school provided computer.
Okay.
'Cause I don't even touch my other computer, probably because it's broken.
Yeah.
And that's also another motivating factor that helped me quit because I didn't I've always wanted to quit, but Minecraft was just an addiction and I couldn't stop. But then it broke and I was like, finally.
Let me ask you something.
It's like alcohol.
That's what I was about to ask. Would you directly compare the effects of playing Minecraft often to smoking or drinking often?
Well, it's the same sort of thing. It's the same addictive power. It doesn't have the same biological or physical effects.
If it doesn't have the same biological effects, then can you really call it an addiction?
Yes.
I think it's like a psychological addiction,
Yes.
like Austin
That
and I talked about during school, that's
and
what you think about, right? And it's kind of like
mhm,
your life. Like you go home and you get on the computer and you want to play instead
Okay.
of instead of doing homework and stuff.
and
I will see you on a couple of points there. I agree there could be psychological addictions, of course. Anything can be addicting. It doesn't just have to be physical effects. I will also see your point that people letting it consume their lives, and particularly with middle and high school students, and forbid even college students, letting it take priority over school, that's certainly a
wait,
problem.
aren't you going to be a college student?
I'm sorry?
Aren't you 18? You're going to be a college student?
Yeah, I was at college for a fall
Didn't
semester.
you just say God forbid college students, but you were a college student?
I didn't say God, I just said forbid, but
Oh, sorry.
I
Okay.
didn't
I,
get addicted to Minecraft. In fact, while I was at college, I was drastically decreasing my amount of Minecraft playing to where probably about 2 or 3 months ago was the exact same it is right now. I will only play occasionally. With groups of friends, I enjoy to record, but Minecraft itself has just gotten boring to me. I never saw it as a toxic behavior. But
See,
I
but
wanna go back to what I was saying was I'll see your point that it's certainly a problem for people to over prioritize a game as it would be for any video game. For Overwatch that's coming up big right now. For maybe phone games, I don't know, things like that. School doesn't even take priority, but I don't think it's fair to generalize everybody who plays Minecraft
well, yeah, I
as
think
that
it's
group.
like it's mainly like the UHC community. I think what like we're talking about, right?
Okay, that makes more sense because I don't really see the building community as people who would just like pop on right after school and be like, "Fuck yeah, I gotta build a castle."
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
fully
exactly.
see the point of the UHC community not filled with the greatest people. I recently had a bout with
Including
them.
us too.
Yeah, including maybe I'm not sure if I count as part of the UHC community, but uh, everyone has their bad moments. But I agree they can be a group of sometimes unlikable people. But I don't see too many people in the UHC community as having Minecraft as a problem. I just see them as having being an asshole as a problem.
Yeah,
Well, we all
like
can change. We're all not too far gone, you know.
Alright, that's a
no,
phrase I want to ask you about.
but that's debatable, you know. Like
That's a
some are.
phrase I want to ask you about. What when you say
That's
too
for
far
us
gone,
to know
what
and
do
to
you mean
find
by
out.
that?
That's for us to know and you to find out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a
it's
crack at it. Is it you saying people are so far addicted into Minecraft they just can't be saved?
Dude, just look up too far gone with the capitalized letters.
I looked
No.
that up and I get a Walking Dead episode. So
Exactly. There you go.
yeah,
A lot of
basically.
I don't know what the governor dying has to do with this, but
Well, basically, we fap to Walking Dead every Sunday, so like we basically used a phrase from that show because we think it like described it perfectly, right? But like yeah, but like what we mean by it is like kids that are not necessarily kids, but like people who are in the community like that are just like way too far, like they're just addicted and they won't listen to us. You know, like we're trying to get our point across.
So are you saying the people who just shut you out, the people who will listen or refuse to quit, or like the people who won't do anything else,
Like
or is it like all three?
probably like the people who like tone us out and like don't listen.
So do you
No, I
just
honestly-
automatically attribute anyone who just doesn't listen to you or says you're wrong as too far gone?
Well, no, like I don't know, like I understand like some people like their points and stuff, but
Particularly people in wheelchairs.
what? What do you mean?
Dude,
I mean, like,
haven't you
Okay.
looked at our
Well, we despise people with disabilities, but
You despise people with disabilities? Is that a serious or a joking thing?
well,
poor Jinko, man.
it's basically like
that guy.
what? Wait, Jingle's
I
crippled?
hate him.
I
I
mean,
remember that guy.
I don't
Yeah, I hate
really
him
think he'd
too.
appreciate you putting like that, but yeah, he has muscular dystrophy, so
What? Is that
I
like
know.
is that like Marfan syndrome?
it basically means that his muscles are slowly dying over time, so basically he can't do a lot of stuff.
Wow. Is that
So-
rare or?
Pretty rare, yeah. I mean, because like you gotta say like this community's got like what is it, 7,000 people subscribed to the Reddit, and you've probably got even more than that playing Badline and Hypixel and all that. So it's bound to be
Yeah,
at
those
least one.
tryhards.
I mean, if you-
At least one disabled person. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, well,
The probability's high.
yeah.
With
Well,
such a
yeah.
large pool of people,
Yeah.
it's fair to assume that there's more than just one.
I just want to say, like, I honestly believe in this campaign, like, and this, like, our message, because, you know, like, just personally, how it helped, how, like, my life is be so drastically different than how it was when I played Minecraft, like, social life.
Wait, awesome.
You know, like-
Can I stop? Like, just imagine someone rolling up their wheelchair to their desk to play.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't appreciate you interrupting me.
All
Um,
right, sorry.
but yeah, like I basically, I never ever had a girlfriend before I stopped playing Minecraft.
Still don't
And
know.
well, I did, but you know, but shut the fuck up, Mac. Um,
Sorry,
so
sorry.
but then I got one, and then I'm like, whoa, dude, look at this wonderful they gave to me. And then I also got like a main group of friends who like we like hail Hitler and like I'm not even joking.
What?
You know,
I'm
I
not
think that's a
even
joke,
joking.
but I wouldn't be surprised either way.
And we
What
share
the hell?
memes. You know, we don't play Minecraft.
All right, let me ask a question. You said you believe in this campaign. What's the deal with the Help for the Kids Twitter?
Well, basically, like, we wanted to stop using our Twitters, like, because it just seemed like we were attacking people, but we hired, like, people to operate the Twitter account for us.
Okay,
People
this is
in
where it starts becoming less believable.
people
Well, it's
in
our
or
expert.
outside the UHC community. Reggie, hang on a minute. Did you hire people in or formerly in the UHC community, or just other people?
People who agree with us, anyone really. We give them the title of expert technician, even though they're not really doing anything technical. They're just
Yeah.
it's just like those
Well,
how do you,
we
like,
just give them the
okay.
password and tell them what to do, sort of.
Okay.
like
Let
But,
me
yeah,
let me ask
if
let me ask. Do you don't pay
We've
them?
been scammed by like 3 of them already. Like, they tried to change the password on us.
You don't pay them.
No, no,
So
no.
why do you use the word hired?
Well,
Because-
I don't know. Like,
we-
like if you think about like volunteering, like people get hired for volunteering, right? Like some people, like, well, I guess you don't kind of like you don't get declined for volunteering, but some people might. Like, I don't know.
we're being rewarded with a good social life by not playing Minecraft.
Okay, so let me ask you this: would you consider the Twitter account at Help for the Kids a helpful account?
Um,
It has help in the name, so yes.
But let me
yeah.
ask you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking at a tweet. One of the most recent tweets from January 11th. It says, "We know that our services don't exactly have a good first impression on people, but just give us a chance or take this guy's advice." And the video,
that is actually a very good video. Cameron Tassi, is actually one of our main sponsors. And he actually made a bunch of those videos for us, like free. We didn't even ask him.
but in the video, he says, "Forget that, kill yourself."
Yeah.
So it's give us a chance or kill yourself.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
pretty
just gonna
much,
say
yeah.
that whether or not whether or not you agree with the thing is a personal matter. But I mean, if you're trying to get people on your side, you're really not gonna want to say stuff like that because you're just gonna come off as hostile and attacking, and people don't like hostile and attacking stuff. That's why like people hate social justice warriors, so
Like-
to speak.
Okay. And then
I really hate them, to be
bring
honest.
up the
Like,
thing of attacking, and
with you, but-
while I was like whenever I played like on the computer, I always never thought in the idea of like cyberbullying. You know, like I always thought like just get off the computer. You know, like
Like,
you go-
how the fuck is cyberbullying?
But
real?
that's
Yeah.
that's the same
Yeah,
thing as
yeah.
ha ha ha,
Just-
just walk
then,
away.
But then I had this guy named Harley email my school.
oh, that's
And,
true. Yeah.
You know,
Like, I was an
emailed
asshole.
my homeroom teacher because I'd like talked about my real life and stuff, which is probably not a good idea.
I mean, there is such a thing as
My homeroom
cyberbullying, but it's definitely not what people in the community use it as. It would be like sending people threats over email and shit like that. It's
Well, he emailed
not
my
what
teacher,
people say
Mr.
in here.
Norton.
Yeah,
Um,
he actually sent it to Big Daddy Norton. So so what happened was, like, Braden actually, or Austin Tucker, sorry, he got called
did this-
down.
Office.
Yeah, he
and
got
then
called down to the principal's office because okay,
in
just
the
no,
community.
awesome. Because Harley sent the email to his teacher about, like, saying that he wanted, like, his cock in his ass and like stuff like that. Like, I'm dead serious, right?
Like I know, like Cobra, don't you want a cock in the ass sometimes?
I mean,
Sometimes.
I'm not gonna
sometimes,
answer
right?
that.
All right. What about you, Nick? Like,
This conversation has taken a very
Yeah, I'm not really sure what this has to do with
I'm
it.
gonna let you know right now, like just because like you're like the first people who like have like talked to us, like, our like campaign, you know, like we do this just to fuck with people, you know, like we're not serious about this, like. You may think we're like super serious, but like we know a lot of the things are pissing people off, and it's just like hilarious. And I know that's like pretty asshole-ish. Like we know all this, but it's like it's just you know what?
The thing is, at basically no point do you give, unless I'm missing something, do you give an indication that you're not serious. Like
Well,
that's
my
like
point.
telling your mother that you have cancer and then laughing at her at how stupid she is to believe you.
That's an extreme example, but
That's our point. Is to try to trick people. Is to try to
Yeah, and that just adds more like to the fun. Like we both have like we both have mental disorders. Oh fuck. No, like we just like pissing people off, like since we've quit and like we've like went over the hump, like we see the light now, right? Like, and most of these
Okay,
guys
so
don't.
you keep saying you're joking, but now you say things like we see the light. Are you still joking there?
Not really, like
Because
I mean,
we see the light is a very drastic example.
well, yeah, like
Okay,
it's
so,
it's a weird phrase, but like I mean, we don't play Minecraft anymore, and like we're not as
we actually believe what the message is, but like we're parodying the idea of it and like exaggerating it to the point of like in a comedic to us really.
Yeah, and being like mean to people and stuff.
Like,
yeah.
It's like,
so let me ask you something. How is it okay to be mean to people just because it makes you laugh, regardless of whether or not you intend your message?
Well, like I don't think we like. Yeah. What? What did he say?
Is not people.
Oh well, that's yeah. Well, no, like I don't know, like I don't think. I don't know if I've used like too many times so far, but like we don't feel like that they're actually getting offended, right? Like we hope they're not, right? But I don't know. It's kind of like a funny thing for us.
We did this in the memory of MC.
Okay, so
that's true.
So what I'm basically getting from this is, you think it's right, but simultaneously, you also just want to make a joke out of it.
Sort of, yeah. Well, like we both believe that, like it's true. Like okay, like we get like healthy like gaming, like okay, like mostly all kids like do gaming and like play video games stuff, right? But it's just like some of the it's like some of the people like that just like
Charlie, shut the hell up. Sorry, my dog is being annoying.
Oh, okay. But it's just the people who are like unhealthy.
So like the guy from that one South Park episode, the Warcraft guy.
I don't watch South Park, but like, is that the one with the Asian who like said that famous thing a few years ago?
It's kind of weird. Someone else in South Park in our DM. They're asking for our service.
That's true. They did, yeah. Yeah, we actually serve about 5 customers a day on average. So.
Okay, you say customers. Do you charge people?
No, but we do offer them the premium package.
What does that contain?
This would be considered our premium package, like talking to us.
Yeah, this is gonna cost you guys $25 actually.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Shit. Forget my PayPal open.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put my PayPal in the Skype chat actually right now. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like we offer them the premium service. The premium service would basically be us getting into a call with them and like going over like what their problems are and trying to like fix it with them. Like being serious, like obviously we're not gonna like put them down or like be mean to them on a Skype
Right,
call.
it's not like the same as what we're doing now. It's like counseling almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if they're too far gone, we counsel them to kill themselves, but...
Okay,
I
wait,
mean,
is that serious?
Really counseling?
No, it's not serious.
Okay.
Sorry.
I can't
Awesome.
tell, dude. It's Poe's Law.
Awesome. Do you want to tell them about your story? Like, just briefly,
I
like...
did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Can you tell them about the time you and your friends went to Buffalo Wild Wing and they made you do something?
What they make me do?
Like the sea kale thing?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I have these cool friends. Like we honestly believe Hitler did nothing wrong.
Okay, that's a joke.
Well, I mean...
We go, so in the restaurant, I go, dude, Yeah, Hail Hitler in the middle of the restaurant.
something helicopters.
And what did they do after that?
They laughed.
Did they
Well,
laugh?
Only one of them. And then the other one just like kicked me in the shin. Like,
Oh.
great.
so
Well, I
so
mean,
they
you
were
can't-
mad at you.
Well, no. They laughed, but they were like, Brayden, shut up. We're in a public restaurant.